Julia Green parents and caregivers. I am Lloyd Hannon, and I'm the interim librarian while Sarah Parnell is out with her brand new baby. And she'll be back at the beginning of October. But in the meantime, I know that a lot of you are struggling to figure out how to get books in the house for your kiddos. And so I'm working with, started working with Miss Kinman in second grade about making lists of books that are targeted towards your students' reading level and interest. And I'm now doing that for each grade level, putting together those lists. So you'll have those soon. But also wanted to just give you a quick how-to, if it seems overwhelming, about how to check out both print books from the Nashville Public Library with your child's credentials as a student at MNPS, and also how to access some really great ebooks that you can read, that kids can read on a wide variety of devices. There's picture books and chapter books, and they're really easy to check out and use. And I apologize for my snoring dog in the background. He's noisy. So just to start off, and I'm going to start sharing my screen now, but you'll still be able to see me in the bottom corner. I am going to remind you or show you, if you didn't know, that on every child at Julia Green's Schoology homeroom page, I have put a library folder. And this library folder is where I am posting all kinds of information and videos. So there's information for you and your students. We're doing digital citizenship lessons. That's where they'll find those. Here's information, a quick PowerPoint. Oops, I didn't put that PowerPoint in here. But these are my weekly newsletters where I'm putting a lot of that are archived, that have a lot of good information if you need to find something. And here's how to contact me. But let's see, go back here. Let's see. So, but the thing we're talking about is finding books to read at home. So here is Limitless Libraries 101, in case you want to know more about that. That is a partnership with Metro Nashville Public Schools and the Nashville Public Library, where every student in Metro automatically has a library card that is their student ID number. When they have their badges, it also has a barcode on it that they can use to check out, just like a library card. But online, their library card number is their student ID number. It's their 190 number. And their PIN is the month, day of their birthday. So it's pretty easy, and it'll stay that way. And they can check out unlimited books almost. So, but here is the link to Limitless Libraries. You can also just bookmark it on your home computer. Just it's limitlesslibraries.org. Limitlesslibraries.org. Okay, so Limitless is the location where all of our licensed subscriptions to things like the World Book Encyclopedia, to lots of ebook platforms, and other research platforms as your kids get older in middle school and high school. But for now, we're going, and it also has links to the Nashville Public Library catalog. What I want to show you first is how to find ebooks. So if you just go straight to downloads, these are all the different kinds of downloads. I want to show you BookFlix first, because it's just a really cool tool that we have that you might not be familiar with. I'm logging in. It's just asking me to log in because I forgot to log in before. But mine is my employee ID number. Yours would be your child's 190 number and the month, day of their birthday. But BookFlix is a
click on a category.
Yeah. So
or
this
click
is
on the feature to begin.
Some younger students and older students that are learning how to read or are interested in different categories. They pair fiction picture books with nonfiction topics that they might go together. So for just example, animals and natures. Here's Curious George. Here's, they have some classics, Click Clack Moo, Diary of a Fly and Diary of a Worm. And so then they have a nonfiction book. You have the option to watch the story where they've animated it for you. You can also read along. Okay. So that the fiction book is animated with the illustrations of the novel, and then it gives you the option for your child to read along with that book. And then, let's see. So I'll just show you like that so you can see. So it's the picture book, but it's animated. It's really cool. Kids will love that. And then it pairs the nonfiction book, and they can read the book. And it has activities, word match, fact or fiction. So these are.
Read the sentence below.
Yeah. So it's really great for supporting reading.
Click on a button to give your answer.
This one isn't a checkout platform, but you can use it online and you have an automatic subscription. Oh, of course, I did that. Okay. So this isn't the most user-friendly platform, but it's what we've got for now. So your grown-ups, I think you can go back and forth and know how to get to Limitless Libraries. You'll probably have to help your kids until they're in 3rd or 4th grade, and then I'll probably be teaching you. So if we go to elementary school downloads, we have BookFlix. These are all, there's audiobooks, music, streaming video, all different kinds of things, magazines, comics, not many magazines for kids. The comic books are great, but let's look at ebooks right now. And these are the platforms. Odilo is a Spanish language focused one, but Overdrive for kids is where you will want to go. Okay, so once you have you can either browse through here, or I prefer if you have a title that you're looking for, or even better, you can go to the advanced search function, and that way you can choose by grade level. So you could do K3, and we'll just stick with K3, and then if you know your child's, the ATOS level is like, it's not guided reading, it's more like an AR level, and Lexile levels. It's easy to search online an equivalent to, if you know your child's guided reading level, like G or M, you can look at the equivalent in Lexile and text difficulty. So if we wanted to do, say, 2nd to 3rd grade, and then this will give us books and that, and then you can continue to narrow it down to fiction, picture books, humorous, beginning readers, that kind of thing. So if we want to go just to juvenile literature in this grade level for younger kids, this allows us to browse, but it's narrowed it down a little bit. We can also say that we only want books that are this side. If you know about Amazon, you know about this side. Any kind of shopping you do, this just narrows it down and narrows it down. So we want to look at only books that are available now, so we don't find something we like and then we realize, oh no, there's a waiting list for it. So here's a Curious George book. You can read a sample if you want to see how it looks, or you can just decide to borrow it. So through Overdrive, you can borrow. That gives you the option to read now in your browser, and that is just easy peasy. All you need is a internet connection, and you just use your arrow button. Let's see where to go. White pages. Wheel. That one is not working. or you can download a PDF. Let's find another one so we can make sure, so you can just see that it actually does work usually. How about a Mr. Putter and Tabby, which is a great first grade level small chapter book. We're going to borrow it. And this one gives an option, and a lot of them do. If you have an Amazon account and you don't, it's all free, so you don't even have to have a credit card. If you have an Amazon account, you can check it out through Kindle, and you don't even have to have the actual device, Kindle device. You can have a Kindle app on your phone. That's how I read most of my books. I have the Kindle app on my phone and on my iPad, and I just go back and forth. There's also a Kindle Cloud Reader that syncs your account in your browser. So if you do that, you'll just go to Read Now with Kindle. It'll go to your account, and then it'll give you an option. You say Get Library Book, and it will deliver it to your device or your app. But you can also read in the browser. Let's hope this works. Okay, there's Mr. Putter and Tabby. Yeah, here we go. Mr. Putter and Tabby stir the soup. So it's very easy. They have picture books. They have longer chapter books. And if you have an iPad, it's great to just read by touching and swiping like that. Okay, let's go talk about checking out actual print books now. So I'm going to go back to, this is the one problem that's frustrating with this platform, and I'm actually going to put a request in to do it differently, is it's really challenging to go back to Limitless Libraries from here. There's not a link. You can't go back. So I just tend to, I mean, it's saved in my browser and my cookies, so I just type LIM and it pops up. And so from Limitless Libraries, which has the research tools, if you are interested in any of that, especially for elementary school, World Book, comics, all that kind of thing. But if you click on the Nashville Public Library, and there are, if you go to books, movies, there's children's here. And this has lots of lists. It gives you the ebook platforms too, but it also has lots of lists by Newbery Award, Caldecott, different series, so you can browse that way. Here are some easy readers for new and emerging readers, and some lists of first grade, second grade, third grade reading, that kind of thing. So like if you go to the first grade list, it will give their, find in the catalog, it will give their recommendations, their list of first grade books. But again, you can also search by title. Once we give you our list, you can search that way. But to check out, you can check out the ebook from this platform if there is one. This Ada Twist Scientist, I love this series. It has an audiobook and an ebook, or the regular book. So if you want to check out the regular book, we are not using our print library right now for curbside, but all about a third of the Nashville Public Libraries are, including Green Hills, which is in most of our neighborhoods. So if you place a hold, it'll always say place a hold instead of check out for print books. You place a hold, and to log in again, it asks you which location you'd like to pick up. So I'm going to choose Green Hills and submit the hold request, and it will ask me, usually I've already entered an email address, but it might ask you the email address the first time. It will email you when the book is ready to be picked up, and then you will just drive. You can just drive over there, and they will bring it to your car. I went over there today, and they have it all set up. So that is I hope that's not too overwhelming. It's not as intuitive as it should be, but there's lots of different ways to browse. Go straight to the children's collection. You can enter in the catalog exactly the title you're looking for, and that kind of thing. If you have any questions, let me go back here. So the library folder has informations for parents and caregivers. My newsletters, and Ms. Parnell will take this over again. The newsletters that I've been sending out they go out in the Hornet News every week. You get them on Wednesday, and the link to the library newsletter is in there. Lots of good information and links here and how to contact me. Or if you want to contact me, there's this link too, which shows how to meet. You can schedule a meeting with me by phone or in Teams, and there's my email address there. So I know that was a lot of information. Again, you'll be receiving a list of books recommended for your child's grade and reading level, and in those lists, there are direct links to the library catalog. So that's one easy way to check them out. And you can check them out in ebook form or in print. So I hope that was not too confusing. Please get in touch with me if you have any questions or need any further help. Thank you. Here, I'll say goodbye. Thank you. Bye.